Hi guys. Okay, I don't know how much of this I'm going to get filmed because the workers are back. It is Tuesday morning and they might be making lots of noise because they are at the back of the house, which is where my craft room is. So I thought I would at least just get this filmed because I ended with this. And yeah. Still not feeling the best. I get a sharp pain in the back of my ear. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I will survive. Oh, sorry, I gotta go. I'll stop it here and join it up. Okay, I'm back, you guys. My Telus guy had to come and fix my digital box. It wasn't working. And what a great guy, I'm telling you. He came on his day off. I mean, that's dedication. Yesterday he was here, and of course when he came, everything was working. And then as soon as he left, about an hour later, we lost the TV signal again. So he was going to come last night, but he worked till like 7 o'clock. And I said, no, don't come. Come in the morning. Well, I didn't know it was his day off. I felt so guilty. Anyway, it's fixed. I'm happy. I think I might make this also another little slider. Let's see. Let's find the center. Well, I'm trying to get enough filmed before they start really banging to at least warrant a video upload. My last upload is a bit long. Okay, I think that's grungy enough. So now I want to glue it this way. Oh, what's under there? Now, I think I'll move it down so it lines up with that side. That should be good. Like that. Okay. Glue. So my husband's, whose knees are just killing him, is up on scaffolding, painting the trim. We didn't really get anything painted on the weekend. It rained, and he was helping my brother, who's also working on his new shed that he built, and they were installing the insulation. So that requires scaffolding because my brother's shed is humongous. Okay, wait a minute. Yep, that way. Okay, so we want to go to the edge here. All right. Okay, so we have that done. Then I want to put this here, but I think I want to either double it or mount it on something. let me think. What do I want to do? If I mount it on, I've got some scraps of paper over here somewhere. I've got this. If I glue it to this, it won't take away from it, and then I'll just cut around it. I think that's what I'll do. I just want to stiffen up the doily a little bit. So, glue stick. And I need that. Oh no! Oops! No problem, it has glue. Okay. Make sure I'm going to get it in the right spot. And you won't even know. Well, you guys will, because you're watching. Now you know why I wanted to adhere it onto some paper. Oh, sorry about the banging. Okay, I'm going to set that aside, let it dry, and then what I want to do is color my trim. I picked out a trim last night. Actually, I picked two. So let's put that, where am I going to put you? Right beside me. So I picked this. And I'm going to add this to the top of that. So it's actually a really pretty color. Every time this shiny part comes up, it's not very good lighting. But I need to clean my mat, because I will be spraying and I don't want glue sticking to my trim. There we go. Then I want this. I don't have any tea stain mixed up, so I'm just going to use this, which is the watered down walnut ink. And first what I'm going to do is just give this a little spritz to wet it a little bit so that it takes that ink better and it's not going to be super dark. It is watered down, but I don't want it super dark. Like that, see? So this side's going to be kind of dark. And that side's perfect. So we'll leave that, tidy that up. Okay, I need to get rid of that now. And then I'm going to heat it up. Absorb some of that other dark. It's a bit dark. So he just upgraded my internet now to 5K, which is way better. So my upload should be much, much faster. I mean, they weren't bad before, but some days, I don't know why, just some days, you know, it's gives you the, oh, it's going to take an hour. I'm like, an hour? It's like a 40-minute video. It shouldn't take an hour. So he said sometimes it, I guess the handshake between, you know, your internet and your box, it gets confused as to which network to run off of. So he said, you know, he could split it so that we have a choice whether we want the 2.4 or the 5K. And the funny thing is that happened to us in Hawaii, where we were told that we were going to be getting people come in to upgrade all the internet because we always stay at a condo. And I guess the people who own the condos, they wanted to upgrade the internet. And so they were going to a 5K network. And I thought, isn't that funny how that just happened to me, but it wasn't here. Okay, I'm going to pull this out. And let's see, that's still kind of wet. I'm going to just heat that up a little bit, dry that glue just so it's not so sticky when I hold it. Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Get rid of that piece. You never know, I might need it for something. And then I'm not going to be super picky. I'm just going to go kind of around this. Just keeping my scissors on a bit of an angle. I just hope the rain holds off for Ken. I know he's a little anxious about getting the trim done because right now they have the scaffolding up there for him. Otherwise he's standing on a ladder, and honestly his knees are so bad he shouldn't be climbing a ladder, period. But I sure couldn't do it. Even on a ladder, I think I wouldn't reach. And we certainly don't want to spend more money hiring somebody to paint it for us. When we are capable, it's just... I was hoping he was going to have his doctor's appointment so he could get his cortisone shots in his knees. Because he's had a lot of problems with them keeping him awake, and yeah, they're pretty bad, and they keep saying, oh, no, you're too young to have knees replaced. I'm like, come on, you know, I don't need to be in a wheelchair when I'm not even 60 years old, right? So we're trying to pressure the doctor into agreeing to do the surgery now. Okay. And I think I might leave that white piece on and just ink it. That way the doily's down a little bit lower. Let me see. If I put it, cut it off, it would be there. Oh, actually that's good. I'll cut it off. Man, every now and then I get the sharpest pain behind my ear. Okay. And then I will ink this. And I'm going to ink the edges of the doily as well, because I'd like that to show as a nice contrast. Okay. I think that will be good. Then glue that to the top. Turn it around so I can see the top. And eyeball it like that, I believe. Okie dokie. That looks good. And then I'm going to put the trim not quite to the edge. I'm going to cut these flowers off. Okay. Oh man, there they go. I knew that was going to happen. Oh well. And I'm going to just trim off these little fuzzies. Alright. And again, I'm going to flip it around so that I can see this side. I want a good amount of glue so it will absorb into the trim. I'm dying to go outside and take a look, but you know, I always feel like I'm in the way. I know it's my house, but still. Okay. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Then, okay, sometimes when you get trim, like I've got this piece, and look how wrinkled it is, right? But it's perfectly good trim. So how I straighten that out, I will show you. I will demonstrate. Excuse me. If I can find my washi tape, I will. Oh, there it is. Now you can do this on a craft mat or on this because it's tempered glass. Take a little piece of washi and no, I'm still in camera, okay. I want to stretch it out here and just tape it down. Then you take your heat gun and you start to smooth it and heat it. This one is really wrinkled, so it might take a little bit of work. So if you don't want to haul out an iron, then that's how you do it. It's pretty quick. Get a spot that's stubborn while it's hot. if you push it down, it irons it. There you go. So now it's flat enough that you can actually put glue on it, and then that just comes off like so. So there's an ironed piece, and you saw how wrinkled that was. This is what I did with this one. It was pretty wrinkled. I love this width of ribbon, and I usually, these are all just from clothing that I buy. It's those little pieces where you're supposed to hang them on a hanger so they don't fall off. Well, I have those fuzzy type hangers where things don't slip off, and I can't stand these falling out of your clothes. It drives me nuts. So I cut them out and I use them, and they're always warm colors because that's all I ever wear, so it's perfect for vintage. Okay. I find myself listening with half an ear to make sure my husband doesn't fall off. I can't be out there watching it. It just is too upsetting to me. Alrighty. So, there you go. What do you think? This probably, maybe this needs another little something something. I did do a butterfly that, oh, and it actually didn't fall down. That one's nice and sparkly. Or just straight even. Yeah, that's actually pretty, just straight. Yep, I think I'll do that. Gives a little something something. I wonder if that would ink, maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, seems to be in spots anyway. Where the glue is, it's not gonna do anything, but if I get some on there, it would be fine. I'm just going to put this back because I think it shows better. There's not as much glare. I think the lighting's better when I do that. Okay. Oh, my glue is getting pretty empty, so it keeps falling over. Need to refill that today. So yesterday I spent quite a bit of time cutting out some dies. Just trying to use up my bits and pieces that are in, I have a drawer that, you know, that stand, I don't know how many drawers there are, how many? 2, 4, 6, there's 8 drawers and they all have different colors on them. And it's on wheels. And I separate my leftover pieces of paper into colors. So when I'm looking for a specific color, well, then I just open that drawer. And I have a lot of cardstock type stuff, and I really like doing my die cuts out of a lightweight cardstock. So like basil or whatever, that kind of weight. And I have that beautiful little die So I did a ton, like I did. I separated them all into colors. So there's a dark brown, and this one is this is that cool paper. It's like plastic paper, but it's got a you know, the sparkle that doesn't rub off. It's really cool. And this is just a leftover from I can't remember the name of the paper. Anyway, I use it all the time. Heavyweight. It's quite a heavyweight. And then I had a lot of this mirror paper, which, yeah, I don't make greeting cards anymore. So, yeah, I've had tons of cut-offs from in the past. And anyway, I spent quite a bit of time, because these are teeny. And they're coming in handy, I tell you. You need a little spot, and there you go. Now, I need some ephemera in there. I'm wondering if I should start looking at other stuff. Oh yes, and I printed out more of these. I changed some sizes, so now I actually have two sizes, so four. I have 5 different sizes, but the other ones are way too big. They won't fit in there. And let's see what I've got. Ooh, I thought maybe I would do something with this little envelope. It's so adorable, so I might paint it or do something different to it. I'm not sure. And maybe tea stain it and then spray it with something would be pretty. I think these are way too... Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That fits. Hopefully it'll go all the way in. Yep. Yeah. Cool. And that goes there. And this one was the flip out. And this one is the flip up. I like that bit of washi. That's nice. I might do that more throughout the book. Okay, so that's done. Put that back. And see where I'm at? That's a pretty, it's getting pretty thick. This whole signature is pretty thick because I added that envelope. Okay, that's done. And that's done. And here's the envelope. I love the way this turned out. That was so much fun. And I love that it's still got room to write. It didn't take away from anything. And there's the envelope with the gold, and it really does show up nice. It's pretty. Makes a difference. And there's the tuck, and I think, you know, I think it might be okay. If I add any glue, it'll just be to the bottom here, and that way it won't slide out. So that'll work good. And there's that one, that one. That one's finished. I think I might be finished, you guys. Let's see. Oh, need some ephemera in there. And I'm guessing it's gonna have to be a little mason jar. I might print out some just, you know, lined paper, just so there's extra paper in there. Oh, got one more. Okay, this will be the last one for the signature. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. And I'm going to end the video here. Go take a break. Maybe take some pills for my ear. I don't know. I like the way that turned out. I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't ink this. Oh, yes, I did. It's not super white. Not super white. I'm wondering if I should cover this with like a journaling spot. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta move this stuff off here. And pick up the stuff I dropped on the floor. So, next video, we'll work on this one. Talk to you later. Bye.